This, where you are right now, is exactly what you've been looking for. Creator Now is basically everything that I wish I would have had when I first started YouTube.
Those who tell the stories rule the world.
Creator to me means entrepreneur. The next generation of creators will be the creative entrepreneurs of the future.
Oh my gosh.
Creator Now came from this idea that Eric went from 0 to 1 million subscribers in 2020. What do those million people care about?
The goal was to give all those people at home everything they need to actually be successful as a creator, because there's nobody out there that really teaches you how to do that. I'm Eric Decker. You might know me as Airrack, co-founder of Creator Now, and this is my hustle. When I was younger, I always was kind of like an outcast. I was like a really quiet kid, didn't love talking to people. Making videos was the only way I really knew how to communicate with others. When I was like in 5th grade, I found out that YouTube was a thing, and ever since that point, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Before starting YouTube, I was living in a back room of a house in Atlanta, where I'm from. I was just scraping together money to pay rent every month. I worked at a Christmas tree farm. I spent one summer cleaning boats for the entire summer, and then in order to avoid going to college, I started a production company. All of those skills and all those little odd jobs leading up to YouTube prepared me to be successful at what I'm doing right now. So the beginning of the YouTube channel started with me basically having cut off all of my other income streams, and I am deciding that I want to be a YouTuber. Not only that, I'm gonna go from 0 to 1 million subscribers in a year. That's the goal. So I start the channel by riding my electric skateboard across the entire state of California. Thought that would be a banger video. Got probably 300 views. After that video, I'm pumping out video after video after video every single week, trying to grow the channel. The first video that actually popped off was this video where I basically sneak into Dan Bilzerian's Valentine's Day party. So I fly to California, sneak into Dan's party as a fake cameraman, document the entire thing, and then upload the video to YouTube. Video gets like 1 million views in 3 days. The channel starts growing, and it was like the craziest endorphin rush of my entire life. The rush was pretty short-lived, however. A lawyer showed up at my door in Atlanta, basically serving me papers, and said if I didn't take the video down in 3 days, they were gonna fine me $250,000. So I took the video down. I'm hoping one day I can re-upload the video and just take the $250,000 fine, maybe. One day. I'm 25 years old. One of the hardest parts about being a young person running a business like this is finding the right teammates to work on the thing with you.
Him and I connected very early in his career, and we joined forces to see if we can help him get to 1 million subscribers in 2020, and we got there with 4 or 5 days left in the year. We looked at one another and kind of were like, we got to be able to teach some of the things that we learned on this journey to other aspiring creators. When we looked at what was out there in the creator economy, we realized, man, it's boring. It's all pre-recorded videos. You can't learn sports through watching LeBron James play. You gotta dribble, you gotta go out there, you gotta actually work on your game. We focus on action-based learning, where it actually comes from collaboration with peers, where you actually shoot videos and put the things that you've learned into action.
So every 6 weeks, we let in 300 people to Creator Now, and we basically just focus on these people and try to make them the best possible creator they can be.
I personally, at times in my life, have been what I would consider a blocked creative. And so I come at it from that lens and this understanding of the people that are coming to us and being like, hey, help me figure this thing out. That lens is like the thing that's driving me every day.
Creator Now is all about building consistency, building frequency, being a prolific creator, but we also want to be able to provide ample opportunities for creators to take mental health leaves and breaks. I think a lot of creators are trying to blow up overnight, and they'll stay up for weeks on end to try to get their first 10 videos to have one pop off. And we believe that the way that the creator journey should be started is really seeing it as a marathon and not a sprint.
The people who are actually long-term successful at being a creator are people who have spent years perfecting their craft and then spend years and years and years delivering that craft to an audience. That's the only way.
I work at a company called One Entertainment. One Entertainment is a digital management company. Creator Now is a company that we started with one of our clients, Airrack. Creator Now is a fusion of ideas that come from Zach, myself, and Eric, and all of our various different influences. I think all 3 of us were really kind of frustrated with the school experience that we each had, where you're sitting in this campus with all of this kind of untapped human potential, and all we're doing is partying.
Before I was in Creator Now, I was working at a restaurant, and I was just waiting tables. The second that I decided to take the leap of the golden opportunity, one of my favorite YouTubers saying, hey, I've made this course, it was a no-brainer for me to take the leap.
To have the community of Creator Now and have all of them back you up. I would upload a video or talk about something and I'm not confident in it and I might not have liked it, but everyone's so encouraging and be like, how about fix this and this and this? So I think the community is the best part of it.
It's constant collaboration. I think you can always learn something from someone. Being in sort of like a boiler room environment is super beneficial for everyone.
Kate is driven by like principle and impact and change. She is, unlike most people, not motivated by the money or the fame or anything like that a lot of people are tainted by. Zach's superpower is this ability to be like unendingly positive. Like this office we're in could be on fire right now, and Zach would be like, guys, it's fine, I have a couple fire extinguishers. That's his thing. We could be in a horrible situation, and Zach will find a way to, one, fix it, and two, put a positive spin on the whole thing. You did it! The reason it's so important for me to positively influence the next generation of creators was because I came from this small town, and the way that I got out and found a community of people was through the internet and through YouTube. So I feel this like really strong sense of obligation to do that for like some kid out in Iowa right now who needs to see that there are other options outside of whatever's in their community. When I first started, it was triggered by basically desperation. I probably had like negative $27,000 to my name. I like to call it my horrendously down bad stage. It was really terrible, and I think being in a horrible situation like that is what motivated me to really step out and do this whole thing. We get a very limited time on planet Earth. That means that I want to push myself every single day to live with no regrets. The question I operate on is like, while we're here, what can we do to make impact? I genuinely want everyone in that community to be as big as a creator as humanly possible. I want them to pass me in subscribers. I think that would be awesome. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you want to watch more stories like mine, make sure that you like and subscribe.